Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
We are traveling all over Uganda to find hardworking farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need
to make their farms more productive and adapt to climate change.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice and turn their farms around into a profitable business,
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience
on the Shamba Shape Up
Uganda!
Shamba Shape Up has been to many parts of the region. Uganda,
welcome
to Shamba Shape Up Uganda! Kenya and Zambia.
Welcome
to Munda Makeover.
Oh, Mr. Michael.
Hey.
Yes, we have been waiting for you.
Thank you. Frobisha, Agi. Yes.
Good to see you, Mr. Michael.
Okay.
Hello, are these your grandchildren?
Yes, they are my twins.
Hey.
Last born.
13.
13 kids?
Yeah. 13 kids.
13.
Oh, that is big.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing?
Well, Mama, let's go and see your farm. You live Agi.
Welcome to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
Today, we're in Kasana village in Masaka, and we're visiting a very hard-working farmer, Mike Semaganda, on his 22-acre farm.
Mike has 13 children and only stopped having more when his 3-year-old twins were born.
Mike sees big, both for family and farm.
Mike has 1,700 birds in 5 chicken houses. In this one, there are 300 chicks, and our expert's first question is about their feed.
How much do you feed them?
I feed them 40 kilograms by the percentage of 105 grams per bird.
Per bird. These layer birds should take about 110 to 120 grams per day. I don't know, what exactly is in the feed?
In the feed, we usually mix concentrate, we mix with broken chachu, and the lime.
So I will say the kind of feed you have is good in terms of providing the basic energy, but we are lacking on an aspect of minerals and we are lacking on an aspect of vitamins. I have a product here which is called Diamond V. Diamond V is having an aspect of vitamins, and it's going to help you as well to improve the immunity of the birds. It is also going to help the birds in breaking down the feeds properly. So when you use Diamond V together with the mixtures that you've been having in your feed, then you're improving on an aspect which you're missing on that we have talked about, the vitamins, yeah? So the birds will get to eat well, they get to have better immunity, and that is meaning they're going to give you better production. At times you have your birds are laying, maybe you're getting 3 trays today, tomorrow you're getting 1 tray, another day you're getting 2 trays. So it gives you a consistent, it's a uniform production for your birds, yes. You get better quality eggs that are not weak in terms of their shells, they are not small in size, so they are of good size. When you're having cases of diseases around and your birds are on Diamond V, they don't fall ill easily.
You mean this one? I must mix it when I'm mixing the food?
Yes, when you're mixing the feed. So this Diamond V, 1.25 kilograms, you mix it in 1 ton of the feed that you're mixing.
Yes. Feed?
Yes.
You have wrote it today. You have seen it. Now where to get it?
It's a good question, by the way. All the drug shops around here, all the feed stores around in where you're residing, you can get them from Masaka Vet Center.
Yes. That how do you see our feeders? Are they in the good position?
Yes. The best position for the birds to eat is the feeder should just be above the back of the birds, so that when they are feeding, they don't go so low or maybe they don't stretch so highly. And from what I can see, it's in the right position, yeah, and the birds are feeding in the best way.
How do you see our system of drinking?
The system of drinking? I'll say, Bona Mike, that is where we are having a challenge in the house. You know, the birds will drink more water than the food they eat. So one important thing is they should have a constant supply of the water, which should be very clean. pure water, no bacteria, no contamination in terms of the sawdust or maybe the birds even pooping on them. You will need to have the waterers raised to the line, the back line of the birds, such that the birds can easily drink water at a point up. When you're using such kind of a system, you see the birds are struggling to take the water, so they have to bend too low to get the water. But that is not the ideal. The ideal is they have to just be up, take the water, just above them, so they drink the water from there. They easily consume the water in such a position other than in this kind of a position. So they are struggling. They are struggling to get the water. So you'll find they're not taking enough water because it is hard for them to reach to the water that they need to drink. It is important to also note that the water should at least be cold. The birds tend to drink more when it's cold other than when it is warm. The more they drink, the more they eat, because they don't have any kind of way of softening the feed, so they depend on the water. The other bit is the drinkers should be positioned after every feeder. So there is a feeder, then you're having a drinking water, so that the birds will eat and then they just turn and
drink and then go back to eat as well.
You don't need to put the waters in a far position because you don't want the birds to walk more than 1.5 meters. Yeah?
Yes.
When they do that, they're losing a lot, and if they don't get enough to drink, they easily choke out of it. So position the waters in a better way possible, and then you get to see better results out of it. If somebody is entering the house, they have to disinfect their feet. Today we had to do it in a different way, but now you need to have it at the entrance. You see, just at the door, you need to have water which is having a disinfectant, a highly effective disinfectant against bacteria, against viruses, against any fungi that may come into the poultry house. With the foot bath, it can last you for up to 7 to 14 days when it is still working properly, even if the water is soiled, yeah? But the disinfectant is still very active.
Yes.
Let's hang those new drinkers our makeover expert Caris brought and see how that works for the chicken.
The chickens are also happy. The speed they are taking the water, it's very high. You can find them quarreling on a drinker, whereas it was not there on the basin.
Daudi has 1 cow, a heifer, and 2 calves. His cow used to give him 13 liters of milk per day, but now it's giving him only 8 liters a day. So what happened? I mean, milk is important for all consumption and income. So we brought in Ronald Nwajira from CKL Africa to see if he can advise Daudi on how to feed his cows correctly to boost their productivity.
Before I reach on the feeding, I will start with the welfare.
Welfare, okay.
So for the cow to do very well,
Yes.
the shed must be well raised, which would not bring stress to the cow. Once the cow has the stress, its production is also narrowed.
Okay, yes, true.
We also have to look at where it is sleeping. So if the cow is not resting very well, it means you have effects in terms of productivity. We also look at what it takes water. When you go to human beings, what is life? Equally so to cows. Because when you look at milk composition,
Yes.
water takes the biggest part.
Yes.
When you look what is in the shed now, it must be clean.
Clean.
And you are also avoiding other associated diseases which are
Diseases.
brought by unhygiene. This condition will allow the growth of some bacteria. The cow will be the host.
Okay,
So
yes.
it will have to cause some of the diseases like mastitis. This mastitis will affect the udder.
Okay,
And the
yes.
udder is his bank. It is the bank for the milk.
Yes.
So, and it is one of the diseases that is very hard to treat, Mr. Davudi. So here I would encourage you to make sure that the environment here is clean so that you don't have issues of those mastitis.
It looks like Caris has got his work cut out for him. But knowing him, he's already on it. But what about the feeds for the cows, Mr. Expert?
What do you normally feed these cows?
The elephant grass.
Elephant grass?
I have caliandra and the banana peelings.
Yeah.
So in the beginning I used it to supplement, but as the milk went down, you look what you put in and what you get. So that's why I stopped supplementing so constantly.
Okay.
Now, when you look at what we have found here,
Yes.
we have only found Napier.
Napier,
This
okay.
is just for feeding the cow for maintenance. It means it needs other feeds that
Okay.
can
Help
help
it.
the cow to boost its immunity, to boost its energy. And now we need to feed the feeds which have a lot of proteins.
He also talked about the banana peelings.
If he's to use them,
Yes.
he needs first dry them. Because they have a lot of toxins, they will have an effect.
Okay.
So they will also reduce the milk production. So for it to give you more production, you need to do supplementing. It is rational to do it. The more milk you get, it means you get more money to buy the supplements.
Yeah.
And these supplements will help your cow to remain in good shape. You will not have those problems of like the retained placenta. You will not have the problem that your cow are not coming on heat. We are not only looking at the milk.
So there are many supplements on the market.
Yes.
In your view, which supplements would you recommend?
I would encourage you to use the supplement like Maclic Super,
Okay.
because this one is rich of calcium and phosphorus, which are very vital in the milk production. For the cows, like this one, we recommend 10 tablespoons per day. That's we call them 200 grams. So if you put it on your hand like this, and you feed it directly, you are sure it has taken all the 200 grams that is required per day. But if they cannot take it, then you mix it in the what?
In the feed.
In the feed. I would also encourage you to use the supplement called Diamond V. This is a feed metabolite. It increases the immunity. So too, it helps in the digestion, so that whatever the cow eats, it helps it to break it down so that it can be absorbed directly. Yeah. So for the old cows,
You sprinkle on the grass.
yeah, you are supposed to give 1 tablespoon, the old one, per day.
Okay.
Then for the calf, the younger ones, which you know it is the next generation,
Yes.
Okay.
you are supposed to give it a teaspoon per day.
Okay.
See you after the break. Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up Uganda. We are in Nankove village, Nkozi sub-county, visiting Albert Nkubi, a 31-year-old farmer and his wife, Nachejwe Noreen. Albert used to be a plumber in the city, but chose to relocate to the village in 2018 to pursue farming.
Hello.
Sounds of laughing children in the homestead are a welcoming sign of a healthy family. It is so sad that so many farming families struggle with malnutrition and poor health. What we feed our children can set the foundation of what they become in the future. We have invited Dr. Winnie Nachagaba to teach us the value of a balanced diet and the benefits of orange-fleshed sweet potatoes. Why is nutrition important to children?
It is very important for their proper growth. You know, these first years, the cells are multiplying very fast. So these children need to grow well. They need to have a good nutrition for them to be able to grow well. They are very vulnerable to diseases, so they need to develop immunity for those diseases. If they are not fed properly with the right nutrition, they will not be able to do that. We request that the mother breastfeeds the baby up exclusively, what we call exclusively. You don't add any other food. You breastfeed the baby up to 6 months. After 6 months, there is this cup which was developed by nutritionists from SIP. You can start with preparing food which is up to this level. If the baby can finish this, that one is okay. As the baby grows, for this one who is 3 years, should be able to take a full cup of this, even more, because this one is up to 2 years. But when you are preparing those meals, you make sure the 3 groups are catered for. And the groups we are talking about here, these are the proteins, these are the carbohydrates, because at that time the child is playing, is crawling, so it is using energy. And also you need the vitamins and minerals. So you can pick any of these foods At this stage, you can say for proteins, I will use milk. Then you mix the milk with maybe any type of porridge. For us here, we've come with orange fresh flour for porridge.
Please tell us the benefits of orange fresh sweet potato.
There are many benefits from orange fresh sweet potato. One is for proper growth, especially if we are looking at the children. The children will grow very well to the right height and the right weight if they eat this orange fresh sweet potato. They'll be protected from diseases and different infections, and they will also improve on their eyes. But the most important thing we look at in this orange fresh sweet potato is the vitamin A and the different products we can make from it. You can cook it fresh as food. We are going to see how the food looks like. We can make juice still from the fresh roots. You cut into small pieces and blend. You get juice. You can make mandas, like I have here, but you can make a variety of products.
Aha! Winnie, you've talked of the juice, the chips, the mandazi and chapati. Can we start testing already?
Yes,
Okay,
they are ready for testing.
Let's test some mandazi and juice. This is tasty. It's really nice. And we even have the juice to go down with it. Orange flaked sweet potato keeps on giving and giving.
We also make porridge. We are going to make porridge. You boil your water. For every cup of porridge, you can add 2 spoons of flour. So orange fresh sweet potato flour mixed with okra. Then we boil for around 5 minutes boiling. When it has started boiling, then you can add milk if you have, and also sugar for taste.
The porridge is finally ready. We boiled some sweet potatoes too. And they were so yummy. A beautiful, happy, healthy family with full bellies.
Juliet is a published author. She has written 4 novels and has already published 1. But when she and Stephen ventured into farming, she used all her savings on their project. In farming, getting a return on investment is no mean task. It takes time and, above all, systematic bookkeeping. Juliet has kept records of their expenses, and it's a good thing. But for our agriculture officer, Henry Kawesi, there's a method and an art to efficient accounting, and he is here to show our young farmers the basics of bookkeeping. Going back to class.
No, these are adult classes.
Adult
We
classes,
don't need so
literacy
much.
learning.
Yes. So when it comes to the actual record, like they were recording, which is very good, this one is very handy because it is much simpler and able to be kept by any farmer. We call it a cash book. Now we have here columns. We have the cash in, then the cash out.
Yes.
Let's say if you have 2 million that we have set aside as the beginning capital,
Yes.
this is what we put in here.
Okay.
Then when we begin spending, you come here, you leave this, and then you put it under cash out.
Okay.
If I started with 2 million,
Yes.
I bought seedlings of 700,000, what's
So
the
you have-
balance?
Yes.
Then was the price as expected or higher? This is what you put under the remarks here. Then you go on, and it is very important that you maintain it on a monthly basis. At the end of the month, you add out how much have you spent, how much was in, what is the balance. So you are able to tell when and where you do spend the cash, because you may not have to have all the cash at once in order to start the business. But you may find that you need cash at the start, you need cash after 3 months, you need cash after 4 months, something like that. So this will be very handy for any farmer, not only Juliet and Stephen, but any commercial-oriented farmer.
Yeah, we have questions. When we are harvesting our first passion fruit here, we used to get it every Monday. But you may find sometimes we had not planned to maybe to apply fertilizer. It becomes very, very more disturbing, like how you had planned and what.
Thank you so much. Still we go back to our record.
Because this is a cash book. We are recording what you are spending money on and what you are receiving money on.
Okay.
For example, we have sold 2 bags of passion fruit.
Yes.
So we come here, 8th, we have sold 2 bags of passion fruit here. Okay. Is that cash in, cash out?
Cash in.
That is cash in. So we put it here as cash in. Then on the same day, we may buy fertilizer, we may buy insecticide. Again, you come here, 8th, particulars, bought 1 bag of fertilizer, NPK, whatever it is. You have to describe what you have bought. Is that cash in, cash out?
Cash out.
Cash out. But you may find that the actual and the planned may differ. That is quite fine because you have the records. When do you need the fertilizer? At flowering, at harvesting, at whatever stages. So that's how we use the records. Yes.
But I think has also asked on the remarks.
The remarks.
Which comes in as in?
The remarks. Now here is where you gave an example that here are some costs that were not expected. So you may put it here. We bought 2 bags of fertilizer.
Yet we anticipated to use one.
We had anticipated to use 1 bag. So it helps now in the future when you are planning to get to know, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this for my enterprise.
Suppose I have more than 1 project on my farm.
Yes, please.
Can I put them on the same book?
Once you put them together, that will be total confusion. Because here is where we are looking, even if you have 10 enterprises, have separate books for those different enterprises because they are different enterprises. We are keeping records because you may have 10 enterprises, 7 of them may be non-profitable. So how will you find out if you are mixing them together? So you have to keep 1 for pig, 1 for coffee, 1 for passion fruit. Because it will help you in decision making for you to say, no, I have to inject more money in coffee because it brings in more profit than the passion fruit or the other enterprises. Yes.
We are very impressed.
I like the cash book.
We are very impressed in the way we are doing it. We had done some of it, but it was unprofessional. But what he did, he had a demonstration of the thing he's done, he showed to us, something that can lift us up, something that we can follow, and they are easy steps.
See you next week as we see what other activities we can do to get our shambas truly shaped up.
Right here on
Shamba, Shamba, Uganda! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Thank you.